Okay, A number answer. Essential, valuable, or important. B, indiscriminately. C, to manufacture. D, on a large scale. E, an important element of our environment. F, all. G, throwing waste. H, chemical. I, polluted or contaminated. J, very.
স্যার আমার এখানে এখনো আপনার ওই ফাইলটা ওপেন হয়নি। আমি লিভ নিয়ে আবার জয়েন করতেছি।
No need, no need. I'm doing it. Okay. Okay, number 4. Say it. Newspaper plays a very. Pre-modify the noun. Only adjective can modify noun. So here you have to use newspaper plays a very important role in modern civilization. It publishes news and views of home and abroad. Only pre-modify the noun. That is, you have to give an adjective here. The adjective will be bookish. Bookish knowledge is not enough in this competitive world. A newspaper helps a man. Post modify the verb with an infinitive. Infinitive means to plus verb. A newspaper helps a man to enrich his general knowledge or to increase his general knowledge. Besides academic books, one should read newspapers. Post modify the verb. That means here you have to use an adverb. Regularly. The answer of D will be regularly or daily or every day. Then newspaper helps one. Post modify the verb with an infinitive. To plus verb. Help on to know the facts of the world. To know the facts of the world. F. Pre-modify the verb with present participle phrase. Present participle phrase means verb plus ing, then on 2 or 3 words according to the meaning. Here you can use reading newspaper. Reading newspaper regularly, one can be aware of everything. There are dash kinds of newspaper. Pre-modify the noun. That is, here you have to use an adjective. There are various kinds of newspaper. One should select the newspaper. Post modify the verb. That means you have to use an adverb. Wisely, wisely. The answer of A's will be wisely, properly. One should choose the pre-modify the noun. That means you need an adjective here. Impartial paper. Impartial, impartial, impartial paper. One should choose the impartial paper because many newspapers present news partially. Whatever the paper is, it pre-modify the verb. That means you have to use an adverb here. Always, you can use always or ever, anyone. Okay. Then okay, A number answer significant or important. B, bookish. C, to increase or to enrich. D, every day or regularly. E, to know. F, reading newspaper. G, various or different. H, properly or wisely. I, impartial. J, always. Really, actually, truly, anyone. Okay. Number 5. We cannot think of our existence without language. It plays a intensifier. Intensifier means most of the time you can use very. It plays a very important role in our life. We use language from the time we wake up. Post modify the verb, that means adverb. You have to use adverb in B number. In the morning, in the morning. The answer of B number is in the morning till we go to bed at night. We use language not only in our pre-modify the noun, that means you need an adjective. Our waking, W-A-K-I-N-G. Waking hour, where is it? Waking hours, but also in our dreams. We use language infinitive 2 plus verb to express what we feel and to say what we like, what is like. Also use language dash post modify the verb with an infinitive to know or to convey information. To convey information. Language is dash present, ever present or always present in our life. It is an, you can use integral, pre-modify the noun. That means we need an adjective, integral part of our life. As an independent nation, we need an adjective. Independent nation, we also have a language, but we had to struggle hard. Pre-modify the verb, that means we need an adverb. The answer of I number is hard, H-A-R-D, hard, to establish the right of our language. Many sons, many brave or valiant sons sacrificed their lives for the language. Okay, solve it now. Okay, A, the ferry. B, in the morning. C, waking. D, to express. E, to get or to convey or to accents. You can use to accents. It is a good word. F, always. G, essential or integral. Integral is a suitable word. A is intelligent, independent. I, heard, and J, valiant. Okay. Then library is pre-modify the noun. That means we need an adjective here. Storehouse. Library is the storehouse of knowledge. The students use a participle. Participle means verb plus ing. The students belonging to all classes or coming to all classes. Belonging or coming to all classes visit it in their library periods. Our college library is housed in 2 rooms. We modify the noun. That means we need an adjective. Some almiras. Some almiras. C number. In C number, you can use some. Some almiras are placed in 1 room. The other room is the use participle. Participle means verb plus ing. Is the reading room. D number. Reading. A reading room where magazines, journals, and newspapers are placed. There are about 5,000 books in our library, which are arranged post modify the verb. That means we need an adverb. Systematically, it's a good word. Systematically, any type of book can be traced in no time. The books cater to the needs and interests. Use a prepositional phrase. Of the students, we can use of the students. Interests of the students. There are prepositional phrase means here you have to use a phrase. You have to start a phrase with preposition and ends it with noun. Here of is preposition and readers or students is noun. Then there are 2 separate sections in the library. One of them contains reference books like dictionaries, encyclopedias, etc. The other section contains books of academic categories. You can say of academic. Prepositional phrase, that means It will start with preposition and end will noun. Of academic categories, every student has a library. Use a noun, that means card. Every student has a library card. The reading room is always crowded. Post modify the verb, that means we need an adverb. You can use mainly or generally or commonly. Okay, solve it. The roads, use an adjective phrase to post modify the noun. Adjective phrase, running across the country. Running across the country. The roads running across the country. Adjective phrase is a group of words which sits after a noun. The roads is noun, and after roads, running across the country is adjective phrase, because this phrase is modifying the roads. Are beset with problems, pre-modify the noun. Pre-modify them, that means only adjective can modify noun. Driving, reckless, you can use reckless. Reckless driving is one of them. Reckless means doing anything without following the rules. Most of the drivers are not pre-modify the participle. Pre-modify the participle, and that means most of the drivers are not well trained. Trained is here past participle, and you have to modify it with an adverb. Well is an adverb. Well trained, they are not well educated. They can use an adverb to pre-modify the verb. They can not, you can use not is an adverb. They cannot put their signature and read Bengali. They are indifferent to use a noun adjective to their life. We can use their possessive adjective. Their life, they do not realize that life is determiner. As it is an comparative degree, you can use more than, indicates that this sentence is a comparative degree, so we can use more. And they do not realize that life is more valuable than time. They drive very fast. Post modify the verb, we can use adverb. They drive very fast. They do, use an adverb to pre-modify the verb. They do not, we can use not. They do not drive consciously. Even they themselves are not conscious of. Possessive means my, our, your, his, her, their. So we can use their own lives. They drive adverb phrase, very fast. They drive very fast and try to overtake others. Okay, solve it. This is the last one for today.